study a polynomial for the 9th CBSE. This is the second chapter. Let us start with the 2.1. The first question. See, the first question is all about you will be given some expression, and amongst those expression you have to state which one is polynomial and which one is not. And in that case, if it is not, in that case you have to mention the reason as well. See, just observe this equation, this expression. This consists only one variable, that is x, and the maximum power is 2. So the power, how to decide how to fix the given polynomial, given expression is polynomial or not. The maximum power, the power should be a whole number. It should not be a fraction, and it should not be a radicals. That means negative value. See, so this is polynomial in one variable. So initially you may write yes. The question was whether it is polynomial or not. Yes, this expression is polynomial, and the reason is the polynomial is this is a polynomial in one variable because the maximum, the power of the variable is whole number, and this power is 1. The power is whole number. So on this reason, on this basis, we must say the given expression is a polynomial. Let us do second one. See, the power is 2. The power of the variable should be whole number. So yes, this is the polynomial in one variable. See, third one, I will root 2. I will express this root 2 in terms of indices. So value of root 2 is equal to t raised to 1 by 2. So in this case, if you observe, the power of the t is 1 by 2. So this is not a whole number. So no, what no? This is not a polynomial because the power of the variable is not a whole number. So similarly, y raised to 1 plus, I will get to the denominator this, I will get this y to the denominator. In that case it will become inverse. So the power of this y is negative integer. So no, again this is not a polynomial. Same reason, the power of the variable is not a whole number. So if you observe, these are the whole numbers, right? And variable are totally different. Yes, this is the polynomial in what? 3 variables. You get a question for 1 mark. You will be given a expression, and you have to check whether this expression is polynomial or what. How to check? Just simplify. See, by observation, it is not possible to say this is polynomial or not. So all you need to simplify to get the value of root as a 1 by 2, the power of t 1 by 2. On that basis, we must say the given expression is not a polynomial. In this way, how we are deciding the given expression is polynomial or not. Let us do question number 2. So let us do question number 2. Write the coefficient of x square in each of the given polynomial. You will be given an expression like this. So you have to write the coefficient of the required term. So in this question, he has asked us to write the coefficient of x square. See. So coefficient, how much it becomes? 1 plus 1. You simply mention it as a 1. So in this case, in the second example, if you observe, the coefficient is 1 and the value you have to mention with a sign. So that will become minus 1. So coefficient of x square again. So this is pi by 2. So in this expression, in this polynomial, in this expression, if you observe, even though it doesn't consist, it doesn't contain any x square, I will write like this, so that while writing the coefficient of x square will become more easy. See, I got a rights to add anything 0 at any time. See, it doesn't carry any meanings. If you add 0 or if you subtract 0 from the given expression, it doesn't show any difference. So just I am multiplying 0 into x square, and how much it becomes? Again 0. I am just adding 0 to this value. Is meaningless. So on this basis, if you compare, the coefficient of x square is 0. This way how we are solving this kind of example if the given term is not there. So this is all about question number 2. Let us do question number 3. Binomial. You have to write a binomial of degree 35 and monomial of degree 100. On this basis, with this kind of value, we may write plenty of example, plenty of expression. See, what is meant by binomial? It contains two non-zero terms. Means it has to contain two terms, at least two terms. What is monomial? It should contain one non-zero terms. Just take a variable as per our convenience. I will take x raised to how much? 35 plus 41. So this is the binomial in terms of x, and the power is 35. 2p raised to 35 plus 40 and minus 3p raised to 35 minus 50. See, if you observe, there are two non-zero terms and with the power 35 for the variable p. Let us go with the m. 3m raised to 35 minus 34. So we may write plenty of such binomial with a degree 35 as per our convenience. So next, monomial. See what he has asked. We have to write the degree of 100. In this case, I have taken the variable as a p. You just simply write it as x raised to 100. Even this is also acceptable because it contains only one non-zero term. So just if you go with the coefficient, only all you need to write is power 100 and it should contain only one term. So on that place it will become monomial. And so this is the example of binomial with a degree 35, and these are the example of monomial with a degree 100. So while practicing, better you write take a reference of this, and better you write on your own example. See, in question number 4, what is here? He has given 4 polynomial expressions. So you have to write the degree of each polynomial in each case. See, if you observe, so this is a polynomial. If you observe this first expression, so it contains only one variable and the degree of polynomial is nothing but the maximum indices, maximum power of that variable. So in this case, the maximum power is 3. So maximum, all you have to write the maximum power of the variable of the polynomial. Maximum power is nothing but what? Is nothing but degree of the polynomial. So this is how much? 3. See, for second one, 4 minus y square. So how much? Only one variable is there. So how much power? 2. Next, 5t minus root 7. So power is 1. Only he has given number 3. You may write 3 x raised to 0. See, x raised to 0, anything raised to 0 is 1. 3 into 1, 3. We won't get any difference in the given original value. See, in this case, I took variable as a b. 3 can also be written like this, 3p raised to 0. If you observe, the degree, the variable of the power is 0. So the maximum, the degree of the polynomial in this example, for this value becomes 0. So this is the last question from the 2.1, exercise 2.1. So classify the given polynomial as linear, quadratic, and cubic. See, you will be given some express polynomials. On that basis, you have to classify, or you have to say which one is linear and which one is cubic or quadratic. Quadra means the power is 2. It's a Greek word. The word is derived from Greek. The maximum power is 2. See, in the first example, x square plus x. So initially you have to decide the degree of that polynomial. We know in the last example we have came to know that how to decide the degree. Maximum power is 2. The degree of polynomial is 2. The variable maximum power of this variable is 2. So that is why it is the quadratic polynomial. So in this case the maximum power is 3. So degree becomes 3 and hence it is cubic polynomial. In this example, so this is 2. The degree of polynomial is 2. It is quadratic polynomial. See, if you observe fourth example, 1 plus x. The power of this x is 1. The degree of polynomial is 1. So it is linear polynomial. 3t, same value, same result. The power is 1. The degree of the polynomial is 1. So it is linear polynomial. Next, fourth one, r square. So degree of polynomial is 2. So this is quadratic polynomial. It is quadratic polynomial. So this is the power, the degree of the polynomial is 3. So hence it is cubic polynomial. So in this session we have covered all the examples from the 2.1. We have started the polynomial. So I think I have covered all the example in this session. So we'll see in upcoming videos. 2.2 exercise.